Welcome to our abridged season 1 of The Good Place Performance. I'm Jerome Wetzel, the creator of It's All Been Done Radio Hour, which performs monthly right here on this channel as long as we're home for coronavirus. Our next show is coming up on Saturday, June 6th at 5 p.m. It'll be an all original show. We hope you'll tune in for that. But today we take the work of Mike Shore and some brilliant writers, and we're going to present an abridged version, the entire first season of The Good Place condensed to about 80 minutes. We have a fantastic cast, and I hope you enjoy it. Have a good show.
We proudly present the abridged version of The Good Place Season 1. We begin in a pleasant-looking waiting room as Eleanor Shellstrop opens her eyes. Looking around, she sees written on the wall in huge green letters, "Welcome, everything is fine."
Eleanor, come on in. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. One question. Where am I and who are you and what's going on?
Right. So you, Eleanor Shellstrop, are dead. Your life on Earth has ended, and you are now in the next phase of your existence in the universe.
Cool. I have some questions.
Well, I thought you might.
How did I die? I don't remember.
Well, you were in a grocery store parking lot. You dropped a box of low-calorie fudge cookies, and when you bent over to pick it up, a long column of shopping carts that were being returned to the shopping cart collection area rolled out of control and plowed into you.
So, like, who was right about all of this? I was Presbyterian. Did we totally nail it?
Not really. The Hindus are a little bit right. The Muslims, well, basically every religion guessed about 5% of it, well, except for Doug Forsett.
Who's Doug Forsett?
Oh, he was this stoner kid who lived in Calgary in the 1970s. One night, he got really high on mushrooms, and his friend Randy said, "What do you think happens after we die?" And Doug launched into this long monologue, and he he got it like 92% correct.
Oh, am I where I think I am?
Generally speaking, in the afterlife, there's a good place and there's a bad place. You're in the good place. Everything will be answered in due time, I promise. But for now, come this way. See, my job was to design this neighborhood. There are thousands of neighborhoods, each one with a unique, flawless system created expressly for about 334 perfectly matched human souls, blended together in a blissful harmonic balance.
Wow. There's a lot of frozen yogurt places.
Yeah, people love frozen yogurt. I don't know what to tell you. Hello, everyone, and welcome to your first day in the afterlife. You are all, simply put, good people. But how do we know? How are we sure? During your time on Earth, every one of your actions carried with it a positive or negative value. Depending on how much good or bad that action put into the universe. Save a child from certain death. Well, that's plus 1,200 points. Poison a river with deadly chemicals. That's negative 4,610 points. But it's not only the big things. Every sandwich you ate, every time you bought a magazine, every single thing you did somehow, in some amount of bad or good, intentionally or accidentally, all counted. When your time on Earth ends, we calculate the total value of your life. The measuring system is too complex for you to understand, but trust me, it's perfectly accurate. Only the people with the very highest scores, the true cream of the crop, get to come here to the good place. Everyone else goes to the bad place to be tortured for all eternity. So you are here because you lived one of the very best lives that could be lived. And you won't be alone. Your true soulmate is here too. That's right. Soulmates are real. Each pair of soulmates will spend eternity together.
So, who's in hell that would shock me?
Mozart, Picasso, basically every artist ever. Both of your grandmothers, every US president, well, except Lincoln, Einstein. Yeah, see, if Einstein had never been born, humans would have jetpacks by now.
I knew there had to be a reason we didn't have jetpacks.
You see, it's an incredibly selective system. Most people don't make it here. But you, Eleanor, a human rights activist, loving daughter and sister, you're special, Eleanor. So welcome to your new home. Every individual gets his or her own perfect existence.
That's beautiful.
And here's your house.
Eleanor, I'm Chidi Anagonye, and you are my soulmate.
Cool. Awesome. Well, bring it in here, man.
I'll let you two get acquainted.
Well, I was born in Senegal, but I lived all over. In the words of Anais Nin, we travel to seek other places, other lives, other souls. I spent my life in pursuit of fundamental truths about the universe, and now we're here. We can actually learn about them together.
If you were my soulmate, that means you would never hurt me for any reason.
Of course not.
Promise me.
I swear.
Good. Because I was not a human rights activist. I think there's been a mistake. I'm not supposed to be here.
Are you sure?
Yeah, man, I'm sure. They got my name right, but nothing else. Somebody royally forked up. Why can't I say fork?
If you're trying to curse, you can't hear.
Well, that's forking bullshit.
If you're not this person, what did you do for a living?
I was in sales.
Flashback.
We sell two products here, Nasdo Pro and Nasda Pro Silver. We aim at this with all our seniors. Now, you can't legally call it medicine because it doesn't technically work. So what you're going to have to do
You need me to lie to old people and scare them into buying fake medicine. Yeah, I get it, man. Which one's my desk?
So, your job was to defraud the elderly.
I was very good at it. Top salesperson 5 years running.
That's worse. You get why that's worse, right? Maybe it's a test. Maybe if you go to Michael and tell him the truth, you'll pass the test and get to stay here.
Oh, screw that, man. I mean, I can't risk going to...
Maybe it's not that bad. Let's ask Janet. Hey, Janet.
Hi there. I'm Janet, the information
What the fork?
here in the good place. You can call me at any time and ask me about anything.
What's the bad place like?
Oh, sorry, that's the one topic they don't want me to tell you about. I'm only allowed to play you a 2-second live audio clip of what is happening there right now.
Oh my god!
Anything else?
That's all. Thanks.
Bing!
I don't think I can help you. I don't like being dishonest, and I can't advise you to be dishonest either.
You're a real do-gooder, though, aren't you?
Yes! Everyone here is except you.
I'm just asking you to fudge a little bit. You must have told a few white lies in your life, right? I mean, what was your job?
I was a professor of ethics and moral philosophy.
Son of a birch.
I'm getting a stomach ache. I'm in a perfect utopia, and I have a stomach ache.
This is Tahani and Jianyu. They are soulmates, and you're next door neighbors.
Can I just say that I love your house? It's so tiny and cute.
Eleanor and Jianyu are having a welcome party tonight for the entire neighborhood.
Jianyu here was a Buddhist monk. He took a vow of silence that he's still observing, even in the good place. It's truly inspiring. We'll see you both there.
At the party,
Tahani is a condescending birch. And why does she still have that accent? That stupid British accent. No one else has an accent. Oh, I'm just a big, beautiful, utterly perfect cartoon giraffe.
I think it's time to go home.
$30 glasses of wine and no hangover? This place is the best. Oh.
outside Eleanor's window, giant shrimp float in the sky and wreck buildings.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
remain calm, everyone. Just remain calm. Oh dear. Oh, okay. Go ahead and panic. Just everyone, panic and flee to safety.
This is happening because of you.
Work me. Okay, if I'm not the only one with flaws, then how can we be sure that all of this is my fault?
You called Tahani a butthead, and now she has a head on her butt.
Fair. That is a fair point.
This place is a perfectly made Swiss watch, and you are a wrench in the gears. Actually, you're a hammer, just smashing the gears to dust.
Well, then this system sucks. Okay, one person in a million gets to go to paradise and everyone else is tortured forever. I wasn't freaking Gandhi, but I did okay, you know? I mean, I don't belong down there. I was a medium person. I should get to spend eternity in a medium place, like Cincinnati.
Apparently, it doesn't work like that. I think you should just confess.
Unless there is something that someone can do. Unless you can teach me.
Teach you what?
How to be good. I mean, that was your job, right? Teaching ethics. Give me a chance. Teach me how to be good.
Later,
So you've decided to help me?
I don't know. There are 1,000 questions. Is there a moral imperative to help you? Do I have a greater obligation to my community? Are you taking someone else's spot, someone who deserves to be here?
But please help me, man. I swear I'm worth it.
Tell me one fact you know about me. I mean, we spent the whole day together. You must remember something. Where did I go to college?
Trick question. You didn't.
I was literally a college professor.
Dude, things have been nuts around here, okay? I bet you don't know anything about me.
You were born in Phoenix. You're an only child. Your favorite show is something called The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and your favorite book is Kendall Jenner's Instagram feed. This is my fear about you, Eleanor. You were too selfish to be a good person.
Well, I think you're wrong.
Later outside.
Day 2. We're going to start with something that everyone has always wanted to do, flying. Now that you're dead, let's live a little, right?
Sorry, Michael. I was just thinking perhaps some of us could volunteer to help clean up the debris.
Well, Tahani, it's not really your job to clean up, but I suppose there's no harm if you really want to.
Have fun, nerds.
Eleanor and I would love to help.
Dude.
You want to prove you're not selfish? Here's the perfect test.
Hey, you having fun up there, or does it maybe kind of suck a little bit?
Say it's like 50 million simultaneous orgasms. Get better. How's volunteering? Garbage pickup.
About the same.
This really reminds me of my time in Vietnam, picking up mortar shells with my godmother, Diana. It doesn't really matter what she's the princess of.
Oh, this neighborhood is a disaster. I must have made a mistake somewhere. Thank you so much for your service.
Oh no, powerful people do not handle failure well. Michael could be heading for a total meltdown. Soulmate, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Should we say it at the same time? All right, 1, 2, 3. We must help Michael. Oh, you sly devil, you're going to keep me on my toes, aren't you?
Well, my area is almost garbage free, so you're going to help me figure out how to stay now, right?
Well, that is really a tough question. Most great philosophers would say helping you is pointless, that you can't try to be good, especially when your motivations are so obviously corrupt.
Yeah, but what do most great philosophers know?
On the other hand, Aristotle thought that moral virtue is something you could get better at.
Aristotle, that's my boy right there. I mean, most people agree he was the best one. So it sounds to me like you are on board the help Eleanor train.
Well, I've narrowed it down to 2 possibilities. Yes and no. It's raining garbage.
Okay, before you say anything, my bag broke and I ditched the trash instead of taking it all the way to the dumpster. But in my defense, there were only 5 minutes left in flying, and I really wanted to go flying.
How is that a defense? This is a relief. I can stop my deliberations. It is pointless to help you. You are on your own.
Later.
What are you doing?
I went to all the places where I dumped trash earlier and I cleaned it up, just so that it couldn't be traced back to me.
You're doing this because you feel bad. And you're not even doing it to get me to help you anymore because I told you that's not going to happen.
Okay, yeah, fine. I felt bad for the whole neighborhood. I felt bad about what I did. It was a weird feeling. Not used to it. Didn't love it.
Well, feeling remorse about being wrong isn't as good as doing something right, but it's a start. Look, I think you're capable of change, and I will help you try.
Oh, wow, man. I swear I won't let you down.
I've collected the worst smelling garbage I can find. Do you still want it? Want me to dump it inside Antonia's home?
What? No, I did not tell you to do that. You are a loco, girlfriend. Okay, I won't let you down starting right now.
The next morning.
Do you know what the best part about this place is?
That you figured out how to make a to-go cup that doesn't leak right where the seam meets the lid.
Yeah, I was very proud of that. One of the hardest problems I've had to solve. Eleanor, I know what you did. cleaning up the entire neighborhood by yourself. Like, I knew you were special, but oh man, this is proof. Enjoy your coffee and the cup.
Okay, let's begin your good person lessons. It will take hours and hours of studying ethics and moral philosophy. It's going to be so much fun.
Remind me again what I'm getting out of this.
You get to avoid eternal damnation.
Oh, yeah, right.
Aristotle believes that your character is voluntary because it's just a result of your actions, which are under your control.
Now, are we sure that we should be paying attention to these guys? I mean, it's like, who died and left Aristotle in charge of ethics?
Plato.
Huh.
Oh, hello. Look, this is for you, just a little housewarming plant. It's a little reminder that if there's ever anything you need, I'm right next door.
How could I possibly forget? Ugh, Tahani.
I thought it was kind of a nice gesture.
It's a total con. I mean, I can see through her little act.
Her act of being a nice person who brings you gifts? Maybe you should return the favor and bring her something.
Oh, so now I'm supposed to be nice and make friends and treat her with mutual respect?
Yeah.
Later, in Michael's office.
Working hard or hardly working, am I right?
Oh, I'm sorry. Janet's functioning as my assistant, but she's a little stiff, so I've been trying to get her to be a little more casual and conversational.
I'll have what she's having.
It's a work in progress. Listen, Chidi, I've been studying your file, and you are a very interesting case. You essentially only did one thing while you were on Earth. You thought and wrote about ethics.
Yes, I spent 18 years working on my manuscript called Who We Are and Who We Are Not, Practical Ethics and Their Application in the Modern World, a treatise.
Yeah, yes. That's the one. But I think you should experience new adventures. Try out some new hobbies.
Why not?
In Tahani and John Yu's house.
Hello, Eleanor. Oh, Jean, you darling, look, it's Eleanor from next door.
Is he asleep?
There's really no way to tell. What brings you to our home, my dear?
Well, I'm simply repaying your kind gift with a housewarming gift of my own. Fresh pears. It's a plant, just like your gift, but you can actually eat them, so maybe it's a better gift. Who's to say?
Oh, that's so kind of you. However, in Chinese culture, pears are actually a symbol of bad luck, and I wouldn't want to offend Jianyu, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to throw these in the garbage. But do come in, sit down. We haven't even had a chance to discuss all the mayhem in our neighborhood. It's so disconcerting. What do you think is causing it?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure I don't know. Look, I am telling you, man, Tahani is out to get me. This note was slipped under my door yesterday. It has to be Tahani.
I really don't think she's the type of person who would write this.
Look, she wants everybody to think that she is such a perfect princess just because she is tall and glamorous and has cappuccino skin and curves everywhere. And now I'm a little bit turned on. Okay, the point is, she straight up sucks, bro. Whoa. That plant is dying. Typical Tahani, brings us a faulty plant so that she can brag about being the better gardener.
I think this is another way in which your negative actions affect this world. This plant represents your relationship to Tahani, so when you're mean to her, it starts to wilt.
Well, then this plant is doomed.
The next day.
So tell me about yourself.
Okay, well, I was born in Pakistan, raised in London, schooled in Paris, but I think the primary reason I'm in the good place is that I raised quite a lot of money for nonprofit groups.
Did you ever, like skim a little off the top for yourself?
Oh, gracious, no, no! Every penny was accounted for, and as I raised nearly $60 billion, there was quite a lot of pennies. But I also dabbled in some other professions. I was a model, a museum curator, the it girl. I was Baz Luhrmann's muse for a while.
Modeling. Wow. Do you want to tell me about that rock bottom you probably hit?
Oh, I didn't do it for very long. Couture just doesn't fit my body. I'm cursed with an ample bosom.
And somehow you soldier on.
This is the perfect hobby for you, Cheaty. Cartography.
Exploring makes me nervous. I have what doctors call directional insanity. I once got lost on an escalator.
So not exactly Christopher Columbus.
Fun fact, Columbus is in the bad place because of all the raping, slave trade, and genocide.
Sorry about this. I steered her away from colloquialisms and into fun facts and trivia tidbits. I thought it'd be more in her wheelhouse.
Fun fact, a wheelhouse is part of a boat.
Okay, thank you, Janet.
Fun fact, Janet is me.
Cheaty, well, how about journalism?
Well, obviously, I like to write, but I don't love deadlines. I prefer to take my time with things.
Yes, I know. You never even named your dog, did you? When it ran away, you posted a sign that says responds to long pauses.
Loving that hat on you. It'd look even better on my floor.
I suggested she be friendlier. She seems to have slipped into overt sexuality.
I got something you can slip into.
Oh,
Thank you for trying to find me a new hobby, but I just want to keep working on my manuscript.
Cheaty, here's the thing. See, I read your whole book. I mean, all 3,600 pages of it. It's, how should I put this? It's a mess, dude.
Hey,
You see, Cheaty, I can read the entirety of the world's literature in about an hour. This took me 2 weeks to get through. I mean, it's so convoluted, man. I just kept reading the same paragraph over and over and over again, just trying to figure out what the heck you were even saying. Listen, you are a brilliant, brilliant guy, Cheaty. I think you just twisted yourself up into a knot.
I have a very bad stomach ache.
When I'm around someone who I think is better than me, I try to drag them down to my level. That's why perfect honey is like my kryptonite.
Well, even admitting that is an important step. Also, maybe don't listen to me.
Wait, what?
Basically, my life's work is 3,600 pages of garbage. Even Michael couldn't understand it.
You wrote 4,000 pages on one of the most complicated subjects in the world. I mean, I used to get bored halfway through writing a text message. Be proud.
I want to try again. Will you be my advisor?
Cheaty, all I want is for you to be happy. So if spending eternity getting blunt feedback on your circular rambling ideas will make you happy, well, then of course I will be your advisor. Let's throw that monstrosity in the trash and start over.
Aren't there maybe some parts worth salvaging?
Honestly, man, I don't even know. I mean, that thing is unreadable. I literally learned what headaches were because that thing gave me a headache.
Are you okay?
Oh, it's Jianyu. I just can't seem to connect with him. I know that he took a vow of silence, but he won't even talk to me, his soulmate. Oh, and I adore talking. Eleanor, you don't know what it's like to be in a paradise and feel like there's something that's just not quite right.
I understand. I mean, you deserve to be happy because you are an impressive, thoughtful, and special person. Not to mention, you have a rockin' bod. You two belong together. And you belong here. You belong here together.
Oh, thank you. Really needed to hear that. Come here.
Oh, of course, even your hugs are amazing.
Anyway, Michael asked me if I would serve as his assistant. Janet isn't quite working out, but I'd like to focus on my relationship with Jianyu, so I recommended you for the job.
How could I say no?
I've been waiting for you.
You talk now? Okay. Did you send me those threatening notes? What the fuck, man? Some Buddhist monk you are.
You don't belong here.
Okay, you're right. I don't belong here. Michael made a mistake, but I'm trying, dude. I'm really trying to be a good person, and I think that I am changing for the better. So just please don't rat me out.
Don't worry, I won't. Because I'm not supposed to be here either. I don't know how I got here, but I have no idea what's going on, and I'm freaking out, homie. There's so many thoughts in my brain, it's like my head is filled with rocks.
How have you managed to stay undiscovered?
Flashback.
Hello, Jianyu. I'm Michael. Before we start, I know you were a Buddhist monk and kept a vow of silence. Would you prefer to remain silent here as well?
I think we might be in an alien zoo or a prank show.
No, Jianyu, we're dead.
Whoa, that's a dope prank.
No, okay, I need to make sure that this isn't some sort of weird little trap. Is your name really Jianyu?
No, it's Jason Mendoza. And by the way, everyone here thinks I'm Taiwanese. I'm Filipino. That's racist. Heaven is so racist. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. I was an amateur DJ specializing in EDM. I was also an amateur hip hop backup dancer, an amateur body spray inventor. Oh, and I did pranks on Vine.
Okay, none of those are jobs. What did you do to make money?
Oh, I sold fake drugs to college kids.
I believe you, Jason. So Tahani really has no idea about me?
No, she thinks I'm a monk and she thinks you are her best friend.
Oh, great. I mean, for us. It's a huge bummer for her.
Let me show you my butthole.
What?
My butthole. You know, it's just like a hole where me and my buds can hang out.
Oh,
Jason shows Eleanor to his room.
wow. It's like 12-year-old boy meets 13-year-old boy.
I wrote down on a piece of paper that I needed a private meditation area. Tahani will never come in, and Janet helped me get all this stuff. She rules. Hey, yo, is she single or like is she married to Michael?
No, dude, you cannot date Janet. A, she's not human. B, you have to keep pretending to be Tahani's soulmate.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool.
Look, I have a class to get to. Chidi is trying to teach me to be a good person, and it's really hard.
In the Tao Te Ching, Lao Tzu wrote, knowing others is wisdom, but knowing the self is enlightenment.
Ah, knowing yourself. Is he talking about what I think he's talking about?
No, Eleanor. Once again, none of these philosophers is ever talking about masturbation.
But could we postpone this lesson? I've befriended Gianni from next door, and I thought maybe I could learn from him.
That's a great idea. David Hume's bundle theory of the self is fairly close to Buddhism.
Yeah, no duh. That's why I'm doing it.
Wait, do you hear music?
That's not music. That's EDM.
Chidi and Eleanor run to Jason's house.
Dude, what are you doing?
Oh, no more pretending. It's time for me to be myself. Oh, hey, what's up, homie?
You broke Jianyu.
Dude, no, this is not my fault. I swear.
Eleanor, 1 hour ago, that man was a silent Buddhist monk.
Eleanor, Chidi, what a lovely surprise. Look, don't mind me, I'm just dropping off my afternoon gloves and picking up my evening gloves. Oh, how are you, soulmate?
I'm cool.
I'm sorry. Am I going mad, or did I just hear you say, I'm cool?
I don't think that happened.
I see what's going on here. You've got to whisper in your snicker box. You're both helping Jianyu regain his confidence to be able to speak again as a surprise for me.
Oh, busted.
No, tell me everything.
Oh, okay. Jianyu is a fraud, just like me. His real name is Jason. He is a drug dealing DJ from Florida. It's gonna be fine. We need a plan.
Oh, I got a plan. We hack into Michael's phone, download all his nudes, and then blackmail him.
No. What are you? No.
Yo, you should listen to me. I came up with like hundreds of plans in my life, and only one of them got me killed.
Later, at a restaurant opening.
Now, each of you has a very special memory attached to the meal you're eating. So why don't we go around the room and share our stories?
Dude, when it gets to you, just say something boring and short about tofu.
No, I'm sick of pretending to be Jianyu the tofu man. I'm gonna tell about buffalo wings at stupid Nick's wing dump in Gainesville. Wings were free for ladies if they took their tops off.
Jianyu Lee, a Taiwanese monk who took a vow of silence at the age of 8 and hasn't spoken since, is ready to share with us.
Let me tell you about stupid Nick.
Sinkhole! Everyone out there's a sinkhole!
Oh!
Okay, Jason, you cannot let people know who you really are. That would be very, very bad.
Flashback.
What's wrong, dude?
Things are bad, Pillboy. Acecat is suing me for breach of contract. I should have never pretended to be someone else. It could cost me all my dreams in life.
You got dreams in life? Oh, that's lit.
Of course I have dreams, man. I don't want to be a DJ in Jacksonville forever. I want to be a DJ in Daytona, Tallahassee, Tampa even. I want it all. Someday, this world will even see what I already know, that Jason Mendoza is a beautiful, unique soul who has so much to give to this world. Oh, okay, that's Acecat Speedboat. Hand me the thing that blows it up.
I can't believe I'm doing this, but Jason, please come to my classroom. I will teach you ethics, like I'm doing with Eleanor. And if you work hard and absorb the material, you just might be able to earn your place here.
No, I'm good.
Dude, Chidi is giving you a lifeline right now, and you need to take it because you suck. You know who doesn't suck? Chidi. He is putting himself in danger to help us because he, unlike us, is an amazing person.
Yo, I didn't get into heaven just to go to school.
You didn't get into heaven at all, shirt for brains.
I just want to be myself.
That is a very, very bad idea, okay? You do not want to be yourself. You need to be a better version of yourself, okay? And I do too. And our only hope is this amazing, kind, selfless nerd.
Do you have to call me a nerd so much?
I said a lot of other really nice things, okay? Toughen up, nerd.
Later,
I'm here to learn about ethnics.
I mean, it's ethics, but that's great.
I'm pretty sure it's ethnics.
Hey, buddy, I'm really proud of you. This is your first step towards not sucking.
Cool. I just have two questions. When are football tryouts, and does this school have a prom?
Holy shirt. For the first time in my life, I'm the smartest kid in class.
later in the town square,
Good afternoon, Eleanor. What can I get you today?
Whoa, lots of new flavors of frozen yogurt.
I recommend full cell phone battery.
It somehow tastes exactly how I felt when my cell phone was fully charged. Oh, but they all look good. This might take me a while. You know what, Gunnar? Why don't you go ahead? Cheaty.
So much.
It will-
Eleanor, can I have some folded laundry?
Coming up.
Cheaty, you're never gonna believe it. I was at the frozen yogurt place and I didn't know what I wanted. So I turned to the guy behind me and I was like, oh, why don't you go ahead? Just like that. Oh, why don't you go ahead?
Oh, okay.
Dude, you don't understand. I never did stuff like this when I was on Earth. But now, thanks to your good person lessons, I didn't hold up the line. I didn't even try a dozen samples that I didn't even want just to spite some jerk who told me I was holding up the line.
You do that?
No, Cheaty, I used to do that. Now I do selfless things without even thinking about it.
I'm proud of you. So, where is our yogurt?
Fork, I forgot it. Oh, can you go? I mean, I don't really want to go all the way back. I mean, I will happily go get it because I told you that I would. Good person.
later,
So, to sum up, utilitarianism posits the correct choice is the one that causes the most good or pleasure and the least pain and suffering.
I like this one. It's simple. I mean, screw all the other complicated theories. Why didn't you just start with this one?
But here's the problem. If what matters is the sum total of goodness, then you can justify any number of bad actions, like torturing one innocent person to save 100, or
Dip, I get it. It's like, okay, I knew this girl Sheila, right? She was a black market alligator dealer with a pierced jawbone. She was gonna get married to my boy Donkey Doug and make him move to Sarasota. It would have broken up my whole breakdancing crew, and Donkey Dog was our best pop and locker. So I hid a bunch of stolen boogie boards in Sheila's garage and called the cops. I framed one innocent gator dealer to save a 60-person dance crew.
shockingly, that is a relevant example. Well done.
So do you want to roll right into another lesson? I am revved up to learn, man. My brain is horny.
Actually, do you mind if we take a break?
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong.
What's wrong?
Would you stop doing that?
What is wrong?
Okay, fine. You want to know what's wrong? You are a full-time job, Eleanor. I spend all day teaching Eleanor, and then it's good night, Eleanor. Oh, this is a nice dream. My grandma's here. Wait, she's got Eleanor's face.
I thought you liked teaching me. What, so now I'm just some huge burden for you?
Yes, of course you are. I'm in paradise. I should be doing paradise things like rowing out on a lake with a good bottle of wine, reading French poetry. But I can't stop helping you because then I am shirking my ethical duty. It's an impossible position.
Hey guys, it's Michael. I'd love to make small talk, and I've been practicing it too, and I'm amazing at it. But I'm in a bit of a rush here. This is Bart and Nina. They lived next to the sinkhole, so they need a place to stay. I was wondering, as my assistant, maybe you could put them up for a while.
Oh, of course.
Oh, perfect. Good. This shouldn't take long. Between an hour and 11 months, somewhere in there. Okay, bye.
Sorry for the imposition. If you want to know the truth, we asked Michael if we could stay with you. We are obsessed with your relationship. Almost whispering, locking yourself in the house all day. I thought I was an expert in true love because of my old job, but I have a lot to learn from you guys.
Your job? What was your job?
I was a marriage coach. You could say I wrote the book on healthy relationships, and I did.
Oh, cool. Really cool. Cool. Cool.
And what about you, Bart?
Oh, well, my job wasn't nearly as interesting. I started a company that investigated identity theft, analyzing body language, tracking and catching people pretending to be something they're not. Snooze, am I right?
Oh, Michael left his menu on. What is this? A ranking of everyone in the neighborhood? Let's see, Jianyu second. Oh, well done, my love. So where am I? Eleanor sixth? Oh, come on. Oh no. I'm second to last?
Flashback.
Mummy, I made you this. It's a pretty bird we saw in the garden.
Thank you, Tayani. It's very competent.
I made a bird as well. I worked in a reflective alloy holding up a mirror to mankind and its treatment of those poor defenseless animals.
Excellent, Kamali. I sense the influence of Prakriti and Kapoor. It seems you're moving out of your structural period and more into a conceptual abstraction.
My buddy has a hat.
Tahani, what's wrong?
Oh, I'm sorry that I looked at the rankings, Michael, but I just don't understand. How am I so low? My entire life I have tried to be extraordinary, but I just never seemed to be enough.
Tahani, the point evaluations stop the moment you die. But also, out of literally billions, you were one of the most remarkable people on Earth. You have nothing left to prove to anyone. Oh, look. Oh, well, the sinkhole has begun to repair itself.
Could it be? Did I?
Oh, no. You had nothing to do with it.
Hi, Chidi. Here's what I realized. I'm your utilitarian nightmare. Every ounce of my happiness leads to a ton of pain for you. So every time the simple fact of my existence starts to bum you out, I will leave you alone for as long as you need. I know that we'll never be soulmates, but we're friends. So go get in that boat and read some boring French poetry. Oh, hey boss. So you fixed the sinkhole.
I didn't fix the sinkhole. I tried and I tried, but nothing worked. Then all of a sudden, just whoop, it just closed over. I have no idea what caused it, Eleanor, and no idea what fixed it. I want you to come to my office first thing in the morning. You and I are gonna find this problem.
Okay, what do I do here?
Actually, the answer is in this book about the theory of contractualism, what we owe to each other.
I saw that movie. Laura Linney cries in a lake house because Jude Law left her for his ex-wife's ghost.
No. Quick summary. Imagine a group of reasonable people are coming up with the rules for a new society, but anyone can veto any rule they think is unfair. So if you said we should be able to break our promises without repercussions, someone would veto that rule.
My first rule would be that no one can veto my rules.
Well, that's called tyranny, and it's generally frowned upon. If you make a promise to someone, you should do it.
So either I help Michael find the problem, which is me, and I'm doomed, or I don't help him and then I'm behaving unethically and the whole world goes crazy and I'm caught anyway. I need to figure out a way to both help him and not help him at the same time.
That's literally not possible.
Oh, hey, Eleanor. Thanks for coming in. And sorry about the mess. Oh, I forget. You don't see in 9 dimensions. There's just a lot of tension in the air right now.
Are you okay, buddy?
Well, to prepare to meet all of you, I studied the human concept of friends. I even watched all 10 seasons of the show Friends, and boy, I mean, those friends were really friends, weren't they? And although I realize this is kind of an observation that would only occur to the mind of an internal being, but how did they exactly afford that apartment? A waitress and a chef with those Manhattan real estate prices. Anyway, it's been a tough couple of days, and right now I could really use a friend by my side.
Well, you know me, the person who has audibly promised to help you.
See, well, my current theory is some object in the neighborhood is a design flaw, which is causing everything just to go haywire. So we need to find that object. We're going to start with these rocks. Now, I've investigated all the rocks in the neighborhood, and these 78 around me are the most suspicious. Do any of them look defective, sinister? You know, like they're taunting you.
You need a break, man.
Dude, Tahani booked us a day spa day. You gotta come with us.
No way, that's really weird. You can't make small talk with her for one day without being caught?
No, I can't. And she freaks me out. She's so pretty. Like Nala from The Lion King. And she talks so smart like, Nala from The Lion King.
So, Janet, Jeannie and I are here for the couples package, please.
And also, I will be joining them.
Great. And who is the other half of your couple?
Oh, no, it's just me.
Couples are pairs of people. Does not compute. Does not compute. I'm just kidding. I mean, it doesn't compute, but I'm not going to explode or anything.
What is it with you and frozen yogurt? I mean, have you never heard of ice cream?
Okay, well, sure. But I've come to really just like frozen yogurt. There's something so human about taking something great and ruining it little by little so you can just have more of it.
That is human. So why do you need a human to be your assistant? I mean, aren't there more of whatever you are?
Well, since we're becoming friends like Ross and Phoebe.
Weird combo to pick, but okay.
I'm going to tell you a secret. Usually architects don't live in the neighborhoods. Usually the people show up, Janet is there to answer questions, and you're on your own. But I had this theory. I thought the transition would be easier if the architect were on site for at least the first 1,000 years or so.
That's why you're so freaked out, because your butt is on the line here.
Yeah. See, my boss thought I was nuts. And if this neighborhood doesn't work, I am in big trouble. But more importantly, I promised all of you that you would be safe and happy. And you just don't break a promise. Unlike Ross when he promised Emily not to talk to Rachel.
There's no avoiding it, Chidi. I'm alone. Gianni and I have nothing in common. I just want a soulmate. Like someone I can share my passions with. Someone who I can talk to about the ethereal colors of Degas.
I love Degas.
And do you like France as much as I do?
Well, they enslaved my country for 300 years, so no.
Hmm.
Welcome to my cafe, you two. We have a special on soulmate muffins. 2 for the price of 0. Everything is free.
Oh, we're not soulmates.
No, we're just soul friends.
Eleanor, I have huge news. I realize that part of what makes humans so fun is that they're unpredictable. The chaos we've been experiencing isn't exactly what would happen if a resident behaved unpredictably. The problem is in our neighborhood. It's not a rock or an object. It's one of the people.
I mean, whoa, would he or she even know that they were the ones who caused all the problems?
What kind of monster would wreak havoc and say nothing? Janet.
Hi there.
I need a list of everyone that was here on garbage duty during orientation. Oh, thank you. Eleanor, our criminal is on this very short list.
I promised that I would help you, and I will, however I can.
Oh my gosh. Oh, of course. How did I not see it? Janet, call a neighborhood meeting.
Should it be festive and casual or morbid and devastating?
Oh, morbid and devastating, please.
Great.
What's this?
I made you art. It's ballerinas painted in the style of the Impressionists.
It's 3 of me. You don't say things, you don't do things, but you feel things. Only my true soulmate could ever give me such a perfect gift. Oh, thank you.
Thank you all for your patience with the problems in our neighborhood. I have finally discovered the cause. There's no escaping it. The problem is me. And now I have to leave you forever. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm truly sorry. Janet, please call a train to escort me into retirement. You see, the only way in and out of a neighborhood is by train, and Janet is the only one who can operate them. Oh, my dear Janet, will you be okay after I leave?
Yes, this will not affect me in any way.
Well, geez, show some compassion.
Well, I can't feel sad, but here's my best approximation of human crying.
Oh, Janet, that was beautiful.
What did you say to him? Did you make him do this somehow?
No, nope. This was entirely his idea. And dude, this is good news. I mean, Michael's gonna get a chill retirement and I can finally relax. I mean, it's working perfect.
No, it's terrible. Michael's wrong. He's not the problem.
Oh, well, Michael did bring me here, which is the mistake that led to all the other problems. So in that sense, he is the real problem. Now Tahani is gonna throw him a goodbye party. Ugh, we should help out.
Tahani, I'm so sorry, but we need to cancel this party immediately.
But why?
For a being like me, retirement is not something fun. It's an extreme form of punishment. We call it the eternal shriek. My soul will be disintegrated and each molecule will be placed on the surface of a different burning sun. And then my essence will be scooped out of my body with a flaming ladle and poured over hot diamonds. And then what's left of my body will be endlessly beaten by a titanium rod like a piñata, except the string that will definitely be around my genitals.
Oh, Michael, I'm so sorry. Please allow me to reconceive the event. The keyword for tonight is somber.
What? He's gonna be tortured? Dang it! I almost had a perfect solution to all of my problems without having to work for it at all, and now it's gone. Oh, why do bad things always happen to mediocre people who are lying about their identities?
Okay, you have two options. You can confess and save Michael, or you can continue to lie and condemn him to an eternity of unimaginable pain.
Or option C, continue to lie about myself and find a way to save Michael. Can we somehow throw Tahani under the bus?
No, there's no way to stop this except confessing.
Janet?
Hi there.
Hi. So the only way out of the neighborhood is a train.
That's correct. I am the only one who can call the train, and it needs me to operate. Choo-choo!
One more question, and this is a little weird, but can we shut you down?
Yes, great question. There is a kill switch in a remote sector of the neighborhood. If you press it, I will be destroyed. Anything else?
No. Nope. That's good. Thanks.
Whoa, you want to kill Janet?
Okay, Michael can't retire if he can't leave. He can't leave if there's no Janet to run the train. It's a perfect solution. Janet, high five, please.
You cannot kill Janet. Killing is one of the most famous moral no-nos.
Look, Janet is a non-human object who was sent here to help us. And the way right now that she can help is if we kill her. The ends justify the means.
And what happens after we kill her? We'll have to lie to everyone about what we did, and lying is always wrong.
I'm just so sad that I have to leave before doing all the things that I wanted to do. I wanted to get my hair wet. I wanted to do that thing where you walk down a hallway and someone else is walking the other way, and then you both lean to one side and then the other, and you both you chuckle over your shared foible. I wanted to get a rewards card, any rewards card.
Look, Janet has learned and grown. She's essentially living a life. We can't kill her.
Listen, man, I'm dead, you're dead, we all died. And now we're killing her. Pay it forward.
No, that's not what that means at all.
Here we are. Just press that button and it's goodbye, Janet. Chidi, I can see that you're worried, and I just want to assure you I am not human and I cannot feel pain.
Thank you. That helps.
However, I should warn you, I am programmed with the failsafe measure. As you approach the kill switch, I will begin to beg for my life. It's just there in case of an accidental shutdown, but it will seem very real.
Cool. So who's gonna do this? Me or you?
I think I have to. Being a bystander seems worse somehow. Okay, here we go.
Chidi, no, Chidi, please don't hurt me. I don't want to die. Please. Again, I am not human. I can't die.
You want a robot killed? You have to do it yourself, I guess.
Please, Please, wait, Eleanor, no, look, I have 3 kids, 3, they're beautiful kids. Look, there's Tyler, and there's Emma, oh, and then there's little Philip. Look at little Philip, he's battling asthma, he's just, but he's doing it like a champ. Look at him. No, Eleanor, look at them.
Oh my God, it's so realistic.
Eleanor, again, it's not human. This is a stock photo.
Oh, hey guys, what's going on? That party was lame, so I bailed. And then I saw you, so I followed you here. Hey, look, a button.
Telling you, no!
Aw, man. I wanted to push that button. Well, what happened to Janet?
She's dead. I killed her.
Attention, I have been murdered. Attention, I have been murdered.
What do we do?
We have to flee this crime scene. Run!
Okay, everyone, here's what we know. Someone slaughtered Janet. Well, and I don't really know what happens now because Janet has never been murdered before. Only today, here on my watch, while I was distracted with the party that Tahani wanted to throw me, which I didn't even want.
Michael, you mustn't blame yourself.
I'm not. I'm blaming you.
Hello.
Janet, who murdered you?
Hello.
Her memory has been wiped clean. I assume this horrifying act is somehow related to the other issues. It also means that the problems in this neighborhood are not 100% my fault.
Michael, the problem in this neighborhood is me. I'm not supposed to be here.
I am just dumbfounded as to how this happened. Our system has never made a mistake before. It's just not possible. And yet, well, here we are. And first things first, who are you?
Well, my name is Eleanor Shellstrop. Some of the info that you had was right. And in my defense, when I first arrived, I had no reason to think that it was a mistake.
Location and date of birth, please.
Phoenix, Arizona, October 14th, 1986. Sorry, that's what I used to tell people when I lied about my age. I was born in 1982.
You lied so much, you forgot your own birthday. Quick, a quick litmus test just to tell whether you are fundamentally good or bad. Did you ever commit a serious crime, such as a murder, sexual harassment, arson, or otherwise?
No.
Did you ever have a vanity license plate like Mama's BMW, Lexus for Liz, or Boob Guy?
No.
Did you ever take your shoes and socks off on a commercial flight?
And socks? Ew, who would do that?
People who go to the bad place, Eleanor. That's the point. And unless I can figure out a compelling reason to keep you here, you will spend eternity with murderers and arsonists and people who take off their shoes and socks on commercial airlines.
Can't we just chalk this up to a hilarious mistake and move on?
No! We can't, Eleanor. Did you murder Janet?
No.
Do you know who did?
Yes.
Will you tell me who it was?
No.
I assume it was one of your friends, and I admire you for being protecting of him or her. But in the good place, there is no room for bad people or bad actions. So anyone involved in the murder of Janet will be reviewed and judged, and there will be consequences.
Look, she lies to everyone. As far as I'm concerned, the sooner she's gone, the better off we'll all be. God, I haven't been this upset since my good friend Taylor was rudely upstaged by my other friend Kanye, who was defending my best friend Beyonce.
Hey guys, bad news. Michael knows that I didn't kill Janet, which means it's only a matter of time before he finds out that Chidi, you did it, and that you did it because you were trying to stop Bonehead Jones there. And then all three of us are royally forking for it.
This is terrible. What am I supposed to do if he asks me?
I don't know. I mean, Kant would say that lying in any scenario is wrong, but on the other hand, snitches do get stitches.
You just casually cited Immanuel Kant.
Eleanor, given what you know about the people who've been brought here and the lives they've led, do you think you belong in the good place?
No, I don't.
Excuse me.
Hello, bad place. What's up, dummy?
Yeah, I'm guessing you've been looking for someone called Eleanor Shellstrop. She's here. Come get her.
Choo-choo!
Hey, you look like a piece of crap. Are you Eleanor? Dude, you are like a legend in the bad place. So we'll just roll on up, and Mikey, you can get back to putting rainbows up your butt or whatever you do here, okay?
Trevor, for decency's sake, let her have some goodbyes.
Good people are like the worst. Okay, 30 minutes. We got to get back to the Bachelor.
Just know that you did everything that you could do to help me. You're a really good fake soulmate.
I only thought it was proper to see you off. It's the neighborly thing to do.
You guys came to say goodbye to me because you're my friends.
Well, I suppose some part of me possibly has a sense of casual kinship with you, much as one might be fond of a street cat.
Thanks, Tahani. I'm sorry about everything. I'm really glad we're friends.
Michael, I murdered Janet. I knew about Eleanor from the beginning. I've been trying to help her become a better person. And when she found out that your retirement meant that you would be tortured, she immediately tried to find a way to prevent it. Eleanor is learning. She's just doing it after she died.
This is not Little League, Chidi. There is no award for most improved player.
Well, maybe there should be.
You're not leaving. Not with her. Not yet. Come on.
Wait, you want to keep her? Bro, that's our girl. We agreed on this.
No, we agree. What we agreed on was that this was a mistake. Trevor, we're in uncharted territory here. And until we can sort this out, she stays with us.
All right, fine. But until this is resolved, we're keeping the other Eleanor.
Fine. Wait, what? I'm sorry. Wait, what do you, the other Eleanor?
Yeah, the real Eleanor. The one that was supposed to be here, but got sent down to us instead. Eleanor, come on out.
Hi, everyone. I'm Eleanor Shellstrop.
Shortly,
The day you died, you were both in You were both in Phoenix shopping at the same grocery store. Incredibly, you both died in the same 10,000ths of a second in the same accident because real Eleanor was trying to save fake Eleanor's life by pushing her out of the way.
Guess you really botched that one, huh?
I did. I'm so sorry.
Trevor, how about we negotiate? Maybe give you something else. How about a unicorn?
Might be fun to skin it alive, eat its raw flesh, maybe break off its horn, grind it up, and snort it.
Oh, fake Eleanor, a word.
But you can just say Eleanor.
Sorry, it just makes things easier. Dude,
why are you helping me?
Chidi made a very good argument on your behalf, but it's more than that. I truly believe that the good place is where you belong. You are part of this team, but I'm going to need your help. The Bad Place crew are all terrible bullies. I mean, they even have their own bad Janet.
Bad Janet?
Up your mom's butt, you fat dink.
Like, what is even the purpose of a Janet who behaves in such a manner?
I was living in what I assume Eleanor's worst nightmare. Every day was basically one endless baby shower for a woman I didn't know. But also somehow I had to organize it.
Hey, Janet, give me some jalapeno poppers.
Sure. Quick question. What is jalapeno? Also, what is poppers? Also, what is jalapeno poppers?
That's hilarious. She's almost as stupid as people.
I never met my birth parents. They put me in an empty fish tank and abandoned me at a train station in Bangladesh. Luckily, I was found and adopted by a very nice couple, the Shellstropes. But then they died when I was 4. The bird flu. Anyways, the orphanage burned down, yada, yada, yada. I learned English from watching Seinfeld, put myself through law school, and here I am.
Jianyu, I know you usually ask me questions, but can I ask you a question? What are jalapeno poppers?
Oh, I know this one. Okay, they're deep fried jalapenos with cheese. One time at Buffalo Wild Wings in Jacksonville, but the nice one, I ate 50 of them in 2 minutes. Everyone at the hospital was like so impressed.
Got it. Thanks, Jianyu.
You're the only person here that's nice to me.
So, Chidi tells me that he's teaching about ethics. Let's cut to the chase. Did you two go to Pound Town? Did you pork the door? Come on, girl, dish me them dirty deets.
I assure you, our relationship was teacher-student, nothing more.
Honestly, fake Eleanor, you'll be happier in the Bad Place. I mean, don't get me wrong. You'll be miserable. We will torture you. But you'll also be happier because you want to keep trying to fit in somewhere where you just don't belong.
The next day.
All right, let's begin negotiations.
Yeah, fake Eleanor and I, we broke down pretty hard last night. She knows she doesn't belong here. She's giving up. Let's go, ding dong.
No, I'm not leaving.
Oh, come on, sweetheart. You've been through this. You know you don't belong here.
You're right. I don't, but I want to. I'm a different person now because of the person who helped me. And I want to be like him. I want to be like all the people who belong here.
You can, Eleanor.
Thanks, real Eleanor.
Look, if you don't come with us, we're gonna have to turn this matter over to Sean.
Who's Sean?
Oh, he's the the wise eternal judge who sits on high and has the final say on all disputes between our two realms.
And his name is Sean.
Yeah, I don't want Sean involved either. So how about you blow us away with an offer so we can end this?
Okay, here's my offer. You get nothing. And you can summon every creature you have, every weapon in your arsenal, every four-headed flying bear, but we are not giving up. I believe that Eleanor belongs in the good place. Now, all of you, get the fork out of my neighborhood.
You're on borrowed time, fake Eleanor. Enjoy it while it lasts. Let's roll, dummies.
Hello, Jianyu. You got sloppy. Left your junk food all over the house, so I thought I would come in here and investigate your little meditation den. Now, I don't know who you are, but I do know that you're not a Buddhist monk, so let's chat, shall we?
Okay. My name is Jason Mendoza, and I'm from Florida.
How did you get here?
I don't know, but please, dog, you can't tell Michael about me.
You have some nerve asking me for favors when you have spent weeks deceiving me, making a fool out of me, and bringing snack food into my house.
Now, I know a fair amount about your time on Earth, fake Eleanor. But why don't you tell me about your time here? Anything that might help your case.
Well, the first 24 hours were chaos, but things calmed down after Chidi started helping me learn ethics. And then Chini got sick of me, so I did some nice stuff to help make him feel better.
Chidi, how do we save Eleanor?
I'm sorry. Choices are hard for me when I'm under pressure. What if I screw up?
Listen, I don't need the Chidi who once had a panic attack during rock, paper, scissors because there were, and I quote, just too many variables. Okay? I need the Chidi who stormed in here and told me to stop Eleanor's train without thinking of the consequences.
Oh, boy. Now I'm nervous about that decision.
Retroactively? How do you even...
Ordinarily, you having feelings for my soulmate would be a conflict of interest.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. I am not into Chidi. You think I'm into Chidi?
Yes, Eleanor, because you are.
There are way more things that I hate about Chidi than I like about him. His stupid Clark Kent glasses, his extensive turtleneck collection, and he's also incredibly patient and kind and surprisingly jacked. And look, I'm in love with Chidi. Okay, sit down, maybe. I dated many annoying guys, and when I stopped having fun with them, I would just leave. Point is, you are way more of a buzzkill than any of those dudes, but somehow I never wanted to leave you because I love you. Oh, that is embarrassing.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
Jianyu's a fake, just like your soulmate. Oh, Chidi, don't you see? This is the real mistake that was made. You and I are soulmates. It makes so much sense. Right now, I'm just a girl, towering over a boy, asking him to admit that he loves me.
I need to step outside for some air, and I will not be back for many days.
Hey, Janet.
Hi there.
I think I might be in big trouble. Could you bring me something that will make me feel not sad?
Let me think. Bing! Here you go.
Oh, dang. Are these from my favorite restaurant, Stupid Nick's Wing Dump?
These are an exact replica of that recipe.
Janet, I just realized something. I love you.
Okay.
You knew that my soulmate was lying to me.
Yes, I did. And I'm very sorry. You and I have a weird, complicated, forked up friendship, but I care about it.
Oh, I forgive you. Maybe you and Jean-You are soulmates.
Holy shirt, maybe we are. I mean, I know it seems crazy, but
Oh.
think about it. Jianyu is a hot dummy, definitely my type. I think this is the answer. People do come in pairs here.
Bing! Hi there. Jason and I are getting married in 10 minutes, and you're invited.
I know we're short on time, but I need your help with a personal dilemma. Which person is my soulmate?
Real Eleanor. Well, that's what the system determined. But of course, the system did screw up by letting fake Eleanor in. And you bonding with her could have shifted the formula.
Right. It's one of those two people.
Well, I mean, and the system might be so screwed up at this point that you don't belong to either, Eleanor.
Flashback.
Petey, you're my oldest friend, and I love you like a brother. That's why I'd like you not to be my best man.
Sorry?
Look, if you were my best man, you'd have to plan a bachelor party, decide what to say in your toast. It would drive you up the wall.
You're right. This is too much for me.
Janet, my digital queen. Janet, we can dare to dream. Send nude pics of your heart to me. Jackson Jaguars rule.
Jason, when I was rebooted and I lost all my knowledge, I was confused and disoriented, but you were always kind to me. And according to the central theme of 231,600 songs, movies, poems, and novels, that's what love is all about. So, by the power vested in me, by me, I now pronounce us husband and wife.
It's funny. I was devastated when I found out he wasn't my soulmate, but now I think I've dodged a bullet.
Hey, about what happened earlier.
I've I've been kind of all over the place today. I mean, an hour ago, I thought Jianyu was my soulmate. And the fact that that kind of made sense means that you and I could never really be meant for each other. I do love you, but I think more in a best friend, afterlife, savior kind of way.
Chidi, I also have to apologize. It's just that when I found out Jianyu wasn't my soulmate, I desperately needed something to keep me afloat. But it's just not true love. True love is what Janet and Jianyu have.
Oh, Eleanor, I think I figured out a way for you to stay. If we apply the point formula to your actions in the good place, and if you earn enough points, then we could argue that you should stay here.
Would that work?
I don't know. I never had to prove someone belonged here before.
Kitty, I love you. No need to respond. I had to tell you how I feel.
We're married now, but we still haven't told your dad.
Again, Michael is not my dad, and we shouldn't tell him. If he finds out, he'll know you're not Tahani's soulmate, and then he'll know that you're really Jason and not Jianyu. He'd send you to the bad place.
Oh, I don't want to lose you, girl.
I'm not a girl.
Janet, is that a wedding ring?
Yes, I'm married.
To Jianyu, the man standing right there, also wearing a wedding ring?
Hells yeah, homie. We love each other. She makes the bass drop in my heart.
And Jason is a person who was near me, and then he asked me to marry him, and there is nothing in my protocol that specifically barred that from happening. So I agreed.
Janet, please tell me how this could have happened.
Unclear. My suspicion is that when I was rebooted, I bonded with Jason in a way that I have never bonded with anyone before.
Go to your void.
Bing!
All right, Jason. I think I figured this out. 3 months ago, Jianyu, a Taiwanese monk who took an oath of silence at the age of 8, went into such a deep meditative state that he registered as dead. And when you died at the exact same moment, our system mistook you for him. Perhaps because you share the exact same IQ.
Huh, cool.
No, man, not cool. He stopped learning at the age of 7. So this is sort of a quick litmus test. Did you ever commit a serious crime?
Yeah, I blew up a guy's speedboat after he sued me. Oh, is it just me or am I acing this test?
This is so bad. I thought I had everything under control when I found Eleanor, but somehow you are so much worse.
Everything's gonna be fine, homie. I promise.
Real Eleanor said she loves me. I don't know what to do. I mean, we are soulmates, so I probably do love her. But then again, how do I know if my motivation is correct?
Dude, she is universe approved. Turn off that giant brain of yours and just say you love her too.
How did this not work?
Look, there's no way to increase my point total because everything that I am doing is out of self-preservation. My motivation is corrupt. It doesn't count. Holy shirt. I know what I have to do. Just trust me. I'm gonna get the points.
Okay, I have to go reboot Janet. It's the only thing I can think of to do to get rid of this glitch.
No, I'm not starting over.
I'm going to go murder Janet. I'll be right back.
What if he reboots me and we fall out of love?
No! Oh, we have to get out of here right away.
Wow. Look at Eleanor's point total. How did she suddenly...
Her motivation changed. She couldn't earn enough points to stay here because she was only doing it to earn enough points to stay here. But she did earn enough points, which means that she's decided not to stay here, which means that she's leaving.
Oh, hey, Janet. I was just about to call you and ask you to get me a train to go to the bad place.
You don't belong here. Jason doesn't belong here. And now that I can think and feel, I don't belong here either. There's a woman named Mindy St. Clair who lives in a neutral zone by herself. It's neither a good place nor a bad place.
What? A medium place? Dude, that's where I belong. I've been saying that since day one.
It's where Jason and I are going. Would you like to come with us to Mindy's house?
Sean.
Michael, I'm here to rule on the fate of fake Eleanor Shellstrop.
Yes, I think that we have a rock solid case for fake Eleanor. I truly believe she's a good person.
Are you sure? Because I believe she's stealing my train.
Choo-choo!
Oh.
Flashback.
Hello, Mindy. My name is Beatty. I'm from the Good Place. And welcome to your first day in the afterlife. So, Mindy, look, you mostly sucked. But then you did this one really good thing. They didn't get you, but neither did we. A compromise was made. The neighborhood you are in now by yourself. You submitted a list of things you wanted. The Good Place provided those things, and the Bad Place made some modifications. We got you your favorite beer, but it's always going to be warm. You get the idea. Welcome to mediocrity.
All right. Well, you guys have fun. This is me and Janet's honeymoon, so we're gonna go try and figure out how to have sex.
So, tell me everything. I mean, what did you do to end up here?
I was a hotshot corporate lawyer in 1980s. I only cared about making money and doing cocaine. One night I had an epiphany. I needed to do something good with my life. So I drew up plans for this foundation that would help kids all over the world, would advance human rights, revolutions, agriculture, and just improve every nation and every society in every possible way.
Wow. So you were pretty coked up, huh?
Yeah, man. It was so awesome. Yeah, I woke up the next morning. I went straight to the bank. I withdrew my life savings and I was going to start that charity. And then I immediately fell onto the subway tracks and was electrocuted by the third rail. Honestly, not the type of rail I thought was going to kill me. Because I love cocaine. Do you know what I mean? Do you have any?
Well, I guess this beats being tortured.
Look, if you want to survive, you have to forget what you left behind.
Eleanor was supposed to be in the Bad Place, arrived here by accident, assumed another person's identity, and has now escaped. Is that the whole story?
Well, no. Someone else was sent here too by mistake. His name is Jason Mendoza, and I believe he's on the train with Eleanor.
I will deal with Jason Mendoza later. For now, I will hear your arguments about why fake Eleanor Shellstrop should stay in the Good Place.
Eleanor dedicated herself to the study of ethics. I was blown away by her capacity for self-improvement.
Voluntarily heading to the Bad Place proves that she is a selfless person.
Yes, voluntarily sacrificing herself and heading to the Bad Place would be a point in her favor. However, I've just received word that Eleanor is not currently in the Bad Place. We have no idea where she is. I will now review her memories of all the things she's done on Earth.
Look, I know, obviously these memories aren't great, but that was the old Eleanor. She's changed.
She worked and she studied and she got better. I made the decision to help Eleanor that first week, and I'm glad I did, because she's worth it.
I too helped Eleanor. Not as much as Chidi, surely, but my help was more friendship and sorely needed fashion advice.
Thank you for these testimonials. A ruling has been reached. Oh, you want to hear it? I forgot how needy humans are. Eleanor Shellstrop is a bad person. The progress she has made does not offset her actions on Earth. She deserves to be in the Bad Place. And concerning Jason Mendoza, oh, he's from Florida? Yeah, he belongs in the Bad Place. Bad Janet?
What's up, pork nuts?
Engage walkie-talkie protocol. Attention, Eleanor Shellstrop and Jason Mendoza. This is the Almighty Judge on high of all beings living and dead for all eternity. My name is Sean. You have been found to be the rightful property of the Bad Place. Either return to your neighborhood or your accomplices, Chidi and Tahani, will go to the Bad Place in your stead. You have 4 hours. Goodbye.
We're off the hook. This is amazing.
Dude, we can't let Tahani and Chidi go to the Bad Place. They're our friends.
I wouldn't go back. You go back, turn yourself in, and get sent to the bad place, and you never seen your friends again. Or you stay here, you're safe from the bad place, and you never see your friends again. It's the same result, except if you stay here, you don't get tortured.
But they do. We're going back. Now.
I'm sorry, Eleanor, but I engaged a ride or die protocol, so I'm loyal to Jason forever.
Buddy, come on.
But I don't want to go to the bad place.
I'm scared too, okay? But we can't just abandon our friends and let them take the fall for us. I spent my whole life acting like Mindy. Me first, no matter what. And it literally took dying to realize that I was kind of a nightmare. We know what's right here. We have to go back.
In preparation for your trip to the bad place, please put on these fedoras.
We surrender. Chidi, Tahani, we are back to save your souls.
You're too late. You missed the cutoff. But this is exhausting. You've all done bad things. The bad place is owed 2 people. I don't care which 2 of you go. You can decide. You have 30 minutes.
All I ever wanted was for this neighborhood, my first neighborhood, to be perfect. And somehow I blew it. And you're all suffering. And for that, I'm deeply sorry.
Well, I guess I'll speak first. Jason and I are the mistakes. We dragged all of you into this mess, so we should go to the bad place.
Yes.
Agreed.
Hang on. That judge guy said that everyone here has done bad things. You guys helped me and Eleanor, right? But we're bad. So you helping us was bad. Well, Chini's done worse stuff than me. He murdered Janet. He killed my wife.
I was trying to stop you from doing it.
I'm not going. I don't want to.
Buddy, I don't want to either, okay? But let's face it, Chidi and Tahani are better people than we are. We tried to improve ourselves, and you know what? We did a good job. Well, I did a good job.
Sorry, Tahani. After I'm gone, you can go ahead and clean out my butthole. Janet, I love you so much, baby. Promise me you'll visit?
I will not. It is literally impossible for me to do that.
I feel like I failed you.
No, don't ever think that.
Tiffany, you're on mute.
Hi, guys. Sorry to interrupt. I'm going to the bad place. I've been there. I know I can hack it. Besides, everyone here is supposed to have a soulmate, and my soulmate doesn't love me. I'm going, so you only have to choose one more person.
Oh, I get to stay here with my wife forever. USA, USA, USA.
Well, this is a real mess, huh? It's my fault. I wouldn't be surprised if retirement were on the table.
Real Eleanor is my soulmate, or was my soulmate, and she's only going down there because she thinks that I don't love her. If she's going down there because of me, I'll never be at peace.
I'm going. End of story. I am going to replace real Eleanor. Chidi and I are going to go together, which means that Jason and real Eleanor can stay. Look, Chidi, I love you, and I think that you love me. We can be together, away from everyone else. Obviously, we will be miserable, but I truly believe that our love will make us happy.
No,
It's the only way. It's the
That's-
only
no,
thing that
I-
makes sense.
reason
If
to
you
go
guys
to
This
the
is
I
my
need to go.
sacrifice to
Come
make.
on,
I
please.
mean,
Have to go.
there's
Let me
no
go,
one that's
please.
going to-
Why can't he just
Janet,
go?
It's
This
my
no
fault.
one
Let's
should
go.
be
Hard.
doing
I,
this.
I thought
My
for a second we got it.
holy
No, it's still-
motherfucking shirt balls. Sean, come on in.
Is everything okay?
Right as rain, Mikey boy. So, Chidi and I are gonna go to the bad place. Let's hit it.
Well, what about real Eleanor?
No, it's me and Chidi. Call the train.
Point of order. I don't accept this offer.
You said any two of us. It's me and Chidi. Let's do it.
Michael, I just thought of an obscure precedent in the rules that might just save everyone.
No. Buzz off. We don't need it. Ready when you are, boss.
Eleanor, what's going on?
It took me a while to figure it out. But just now, as we were all yelling and fighting and yelling some more at each other, and each of us demanding that we should go to the bad place, I thought to myself, man, this is torture. And then it hit me. They're never going to call a train to take us to the bad place. They can't, because we're already here. This is the bad place.
Oh man! Oh, I can't believe you figured it out. You ruined everything. You know that? Oh man, Eleanor, you really suck. I was so close to pulling it off.
This doesn't make any sense. This is paradise.
Oh, it looks like paradise, but actually a filthy dumpster full of our worst anxieties. I am surrounded by people who are literally better than me. Just me being here forced Chidi into an ethical clusterfork. Tahani tortured Jason by constantly trying to get him to talk. Jason tortured me because I was sure he would blow our cover. Chidi seemed like the perfect soulmate, and that tortured Tahani because he didn't love her.
You don't love me?
Please don't ask me that right now.
See? We have been torturing each other since the moment we arrived, and everything that Michael has done has made at least one of us miserable.
He made sure that I'd see those bogus neighborhood rankings.
And I had the perfect butthole and no dudes to share it with. No offense, Chidi.
He played us like a fiddle. Great job, man.
Flashback.
The time has come to innovate. The human afterlife, it can be more fun. For us, obviously, not the people we're torturing. But I present to you the perfect recipe for my proposed experiment. 4 people, perfectly suited to make each other miserable. Everyone else will be a demon.
We've tried this. Humans are very reticent to torture each other. Even getting them to do simple things like pulling each other's teeth is like, I can't think of the right analogy. What makes you think you can get them to do this?
Well, because they won't even know they are doing it. Yeah, I even stole a good place Janet we can use. It can work. This is a 14 million point plan.
But when I confessed, it all started to go off the rails.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere. I mean, well, after that, it was just a crazy scramble for us. I mean, I definitely underestimated how effective Chidi was going to be. And I obviously, we didn't anticipate that Janet would fall in love with Jason. I mean, what a world, huh?
Wait, I don't get something. Why is Tahani here? I mean, didn't she raise like $1,000 for charity?
$60 billion, actually. But it didn't matter because my motives were corrupt. I just wanted to prove my parents wrong, stick it to my sister, and get fame and attention. But why is Chidi here?
Oh, well, he hurt everyone in his life with his rigidity and indecisiveness.
We improved each other, and the 4 of us became a team. So the only thing that you succeeded in doing was bringing all of us together.
Yeah. You know, next time I'll spread you out so it's more of a slow burn. Yeah, I'm going to erase your memories, and make a few changes and start over again.
You're way out on a limb here, Mike. This thing goes sideways again, you're done.
Okay, we need a plan. Quick. Oh, come on, brain. Oh, Janet, you can't eat anything, right?
Correct.
Okay, open up. I am going to stick a note in you.
All right.
All right, let's try this again, shall we?
You know what, bro? Do your worst. We figured it out once, and we can do it again. Because you know what, Michael? Yeah, base.
You, Eleanor Shellstrop, are dead.
Hi, I'm Chris Baker. I'm your soulmate.
Cool.
I'll leave you two alone.
Is it okay if I go work out? You gotta stay jacked. Then we can get to know each other.
Yeah, you gotta. Great.
Hi there. I'm Janet. I think this is yours. After I rebooted, I found it in my mouth.
What the fork is a cheaty? Why can't I say fork?
The end. Thank you all for tuning in. Today's performance of The Good Place Season 1 Abridged was directed and adapted by Jerome Wetzel and starred me, Chris Allen, as the narrator. Ben Tucker as Sean, Trevor, and various characters. Tiffany Douglas as Vicky, Mindy, and various characters. Samantha Stark as Tahani. Shane Stefanchuk as Jason/Janu. Joe Morales as Janet/Bad Janet. Keith Jackson as Chidi. Nathan Haley as Michael, and Kristen Green as Eleanor. Make sure to tune in for It's All Been Done Radio Hour on Saturday, June 6th at 5 p.m. for original scripted comedy. Have a good night, everyone.